Sunday morning. We were supposed to get some of that storm that you fellas were getting down in the States, but we avoided it. It might even turn to rain. Hopefully. Last night they were saying 25, 30 centimeters. Then they went from 20 to 15, from 15 to 10. Now it's 10 to 5. And one place reported we could even have rain. So who knows? We might not even be here by the end of the day the way they're talking. So anyway, the last video kind of done it in a bit of a rush. Had a pile of stuff come in to be done and never got a chance to show you how the BenchJaws work by Rockwell. So a lot of you guys will know what this thing is here. This is our motorcycle lift. Yes, it gets used for motorcycles. We've had 2 or 3 on the last week or so, including a Honda Foreman 4-tracks. But I use it for a lot of other things as well. I use it for clamping down our Wilton all-terrain vise over there. I have a number of benders and pipe benders and tubing rollers, and then I have flat bar rollers, and there's holes in it everywhere where I have special mountings for it. And it's kind of great because this thing here is actually on steel cast wheels, and when I'm using it, like in the summer, lots of times I'll put it out by the door so I can use this other lift if I need it. Or sometimes if I want to just work out in the fresh air, I'll just wheel this out by the door and I'll clamp on whatever I need to use at the time, and I'll work away at it. I find it really versatile. And plus, it's a pneumatic adjustable thing. So I just got to hit my foot switch and it'll go up to the height that I want it or as low as I want it, so it works real good. Now, with the Rockwell BenchJaws, it came with this bracket. So as it turned out, I think I might just leave the bracket on there because I never take the extensions off of this anyway, and if I had to, I could. I don't know, maybe I'll leave it off, I don't know. We'll, because I don't get to use this much, but the bike lift I use a lot. But anyway, so I have it mounted. I only have it mounted in 3 places here with some 5/16 bolts, which is no big deal. So let's just put it on and see how it works, because I don't know. So it basically pushes on here. There's a couple of dowels up here, and then it locks in place here. I've never done a dry run on this yet, so let's see now. Of course, we'll make a wire out of it. Look, I'm trying not to block the camera too, so yeah, you'll feel it when it goes down in place, and it's down in place there now. Now, when you get this particular unit, you just get it with a couple of rubber plates or jaws just goes there. This here is the optional jaws for it, and the reason why I use it is it kind of pivots. Hope you can see me there. Yeah. So anyway, let's have a look and see how it works. It comes right off with that. So we're going to clamp in a piece of 4x4. Maybe what I'll do is I'll change the angle of the camera so you can probably see it better. Okay, hopefully you can see this a little bit better. We basically have a 4x4. Put it in like that. Push the jaw up against it. It's in the unlocked position now, so you basically just push down on the lever, you hit the lock, and then you give it another little grunt with your foot, and there it is. You won't pull it out of there, folks, I can tell you that. When you want to release it, you push up. It still hasn't released. So what you do, it's released. Now, if you have a wider piece of material, you can take this off. You can unscrew this here, like so. Let's have a look. See, a little bit of fooling, folks, but just wanted to show you exactly what it could do. put it on there like that. Like that. As they say, like that. Okay. And you just go down this way. And of course, clamp it in. And it won't close up completely now because it's longer. Yeah, so you can put in a longer piece or a wider piece and it will clamp. You can also buy the optional bar here as well. It's quite a bit longer. I don't know exactly how much longer. I forget the specs on it there now, but I think it's around 50 bucks. So, you know, real good system. It'd be really great like for a carpenter, because in a carpenter shop, you could leave it in place all the time. Whereas here I have to play musical chairs with tools sometimes because we have a limited amount of space. If I had a place 10 times bigger than this, I'd have it filled with stuff. So better off the way it is. These here pieces on top, that just allows you to clamp thinner things. If you want to put thinner things up there, or even thicker things, it don't much matter. And irregular shapes, and that way you don't have to have it squat in the jaws itself. So I think it's going to be a great addition. You know, it's not something that I'm going to use every day, but at the same time, it's you know, it's like anything. Some tools you don't use very often, but you still need to have them, and that's where I'm to with it. I've got tools here that I very seldom see. The other day somebody came in and I had a bumper cover completely torn off a car, and the guy wanted a temporary fix. He said, well, maybe what you could do where it's ripped, you could take it and stitch it together with some wire or something. Well, I have another unit here that I use for that, and I basically just burn staples into it. It's a real neat system. I'll probably show it to you one of those days. Next time we get something in like that, I'll do it. And when he got it back, he said it was so good, in fact, he wasn't going to replace it. So, you know, it saved him $300 plus the labor to replace that. And the tool cost me about 400 bucks, but we got 2 hours labor out of it, and the customer's happy. So, and that's a tool that I use probably once a year. So like I say, sometimes you can justify it, sometimes you can't, but when you got them, eventually you will need them. So I'm going to take you over now. I'm just going to show you the jaw horse. That's kind of the big brother of this one, and it's kind of a unique system. I know a few people out there said they would like to see it, so let's take a run over and have a look. So there's the Rockwell jaw horse. That's a pretty neat system too. Now, this particular one's got some options on it. This outfit that you see on top, well, that's basically the welding attachment. And you can clamp stuff into it, and it swivels whatever way you want it to swivel. It's on a ball there, as you can see, and it slides off. It's got the welding jaws on it. They're aluminum, and because the other ones that come with it are plastic, if I remember correctly. And there's a place to put your ground clamp there as well. And sometimes I take that on jobs, and it works quite well. It works exactly the same way as the bench jaws I just showed you. And you basically clamp your stuff in there, and you hit your pedal like that, and then you clamp it down. You give her another little grunt, and she's tight. And really good system. And of course, it folds up to a very small footprint and works well. And of course, this here you can take it and turn it around as well and get extra capacity, clamping capacity. So yeah, I'll fold it up there for you now and let you see what it looks like. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull off the welding attachment first. I'll lay that aside. I will bring the clamps together. Like that. Then I will tip it up like that. Then I will push the button in here. There's a button here for the leg to fold up. There's another button here for the lid to hold up. Then, hang on now, there's another button here. That folds up. That goes in like that. That goes in like that. Now you can use it this way. Here's what I do sometimes when I'm going on a job. I'll take this and I'll clamp it like that, and I'll use it for a handle to drag it around. But how it really works is you take it like that, put it in like that, and there it is, folks. It's folded up. Pretty neat system. And that's how it folds up. There you have it, folks. That's it for today. It's a short video, excuse the pun. And anyway, we'll see what comes up the next time around. You guys have a great Sunday. Look after yourselves. Take your wife and kids out for an ice cream or something. Even if it is cold, you still enjoy it. You guys take care. God bless. You go like that. See, it's not on lock yet. You hit the foot switch again till you hear a click. It's not supposed to go like that.